Alright, the moment of truth. Will the spectator work? It looks like it will work. Okay, so we're just loading in right now, guys. If you're watching this, this is only content that you'll find on our YouTube because I haven't started actually streaming yet. And I'll turn on the stream if the spectator does end up working for us today. But likely we are going to face some problems here trying to get this to work because Riot has disabled spectator, and it should only work really if we get lucky. And usually when I see one player having their load-in bar stuck at like a round number like 80 or 60, it usually means that there's an issue with the spectator, and it usually means it won't actually work. But I might be able to get it to work if it doesn't get bugged here. Yeah, as you can see, well, I guess you can't see it, but my time controls are actually bugged out a little bit. There isn't a time control. Oh, I think it's actually gonna work. Okay, guys, so it looks like even though spectator is bugged, so it looks like we're actually gonna be able to get spectator to work here. As I turn off the stream in the background so you guys don't have an echo. But originally I thought that we weren't gonna be able to stream this game because Riot said they turned off spectator mode, but it looks like we're actually gonna be able to get it to work because we do have a custom lobby tournament code, and I guess they haven't turned that ability off yet. And so my name is Escapist. I'm a admin for the Discord if you're just joining us, and it looks like we're gonna get out of this pause hopefully as quickly as possible, but we are able to stream this game because spectator mode is working for us with the custom lobby, even though it seems like spectator mode doesn't work for solo queue games at the moment. And we've got Yeehaw5 on the blue side of this game. They had side selection, and they opted to take the victor top for this game, and they're facing off against Bad Boys on the red side. And Bad Boys, I guess the story of this game is kind of Bad Boys did lose their support, and he actually ended up joining Yeehaw5. So 2Poppy is facing his old team now that he's playing on Yeehaw5 and in the support role. And the new Bad Boys support is Memo. Gonna be playing Braum this game, and it'll be interesting to see how this new lineup for Yeehaw5, I'll say new, but just one player, is going to match up against the Bad Boys, because obviously 2Poppy, aka Darth Nahor, does know a lot about his old team and does know a lot about their tendencies, their strategies. So we'll see if he uses that to his advantage this game. And as for the Bad Boys, they are the same exact lineup other than the support. Most voted to KMS has changed his name, but he is the same player. And Yeehaw5's top laner, Nathan, I'll call him, he's changed his name as well, but it's still Kiyoshi. I believe it's a new account actually, because he lost access to his original account.
Pain is my gift.
So standard stuff from both sides. It looks like they're gonna be starting off their bot side camps. We'll see if Knight of the Z actually starts his blue buff, but it looks like his bot lane is in position to give him a leash here. And we'll see how this Victor turns out. I think that it's a interesting pick, and it's usually taken for lane dominance. And it definitely packs a lot of punch in the 1v1. It's pretty safe with the movement speed that Victor is capable of attaining with his Q ability, and It packs a little bit of a punch in terms of harass. It is a ranged champion as well, so ranged auto attacks in the top lane. Ornn actually taking Aftershock this game. And he does have the bone plating as well, so he will be able to have a bit more tankiness in lane. We're actually going to see a gank here. Knight of Zed looking to knock up T-Crank here. T-Crank going to burn that cleanse due to the red buff, and Memo's going to have to flash out here. Bind actually lands on a T-Crank, but he is able to back out of the way there. Good early gank from Knight of Zed. Being able to put some early pressure on that bot lane is going to make things a bit harder for T-Crank and Memo. And if you're just joining us, which I'm hoping that Prophecy Cup Discord's already made the announcement in the Discord automatically, but if you're just joining us, this is Yeehaw5 versus Bad Boys. We did miss the champion select on stream because I was waiting to see if Spectator would in fact work, and it is indeed working for us in this custom tournament draft mode. We're going to look for a potential dive here, but it seems like Yeehaw5 is a little hesitant, expecting that Braum to come back into lane. But due to the early gank from Knight of the Zed, both T-Crank and Memo were forced to make an early recall at level 1, and it's cost them a lot of experience in the lane. It also cost them both their flashes, and T-Crank did expend cleanse as well, but we're going to actually see Nocturne walking up in the top lane here with full knowledge that Xin Zhao is not around. So this is going to be a free gank onto Nathan here. Nathan looking for the flash away, but the red buff's burning him down and slowing him as well, and but most voted to KMS is going to pick up that first blood. And thankfully we do have that announcement on Discord now, so hopefully we're going to get some more viewers coming into the stream. Oh, flash forward coming from high on Blake. He's going to set up Knight of the Zed there for a flash as well, and going to take down J Radius in the mid lane. That is excuse me, Charlie Smells actually on the J Radius account. So no changes there from the lineup. Nathan taking about two-thirds of his health. And if you're just joining us, Nathan is Kiyoshi. T-Crank and Memo in a bit of difficulty here in bot lane, having a bit of a experience disadvantage, but they are able to allow this wave to come pushing back into them, so they are in a safer spot in lane. They do have good vision down as well. They have placed a control ward in the river, and that lane ward is also really nice. It's going to spot Xin Zhao coming into the lane possibly. Ping is going down into the bot side of the jungle from Yeehaw5. Looking for a bit of an invade here. Knight of Zed actually taking a blast cone over the dragon pit here, looking for maybe some deep vision, maybe actually going to start off this Infernal Drake. Knight of the Zed has focused most of his attention this game into the bot lane, but also getting off that nice gank in the mid lane, set up by Hide on Blake. Did net him an assist. And Bad Boys is not really capable of responding to this dragon, even if they knew that it was going on, but they don't know, actually. And actually we're going to see a Joseidon teleport into the bot lane here. They're going to push IMADC back and knock up Darth Nahor, but on the side we're going to get a little skirmish here. Most voted to KMS, going to take down out of the Zed. So Bad Boys not really understanding how many players were around in bot lane, but it doesn't really matter because Most voted was able to cut off the Knight of the Zed possible gank there and take him out 1v1 after he had finished the Infernal Drake and was a little bit lower in health. So a bit of a map-wide reset here out coming after that teleport. Everyone's going to be able to recharge back on the fountain, pick up some items where they can. And what it's going to do is essentially allow these junglers to be able to just farm their jungle for the next minute or so without any consequence. Josidon actually punishable here in the top lane, perhaps, but it looks like this is the blue buff timing for Yeehaw5, and Xin Zhao handing over that blue buff in the mid lane, gonna allow Ahri to spam her spells a bit more, not gonna lose any CS either in the mid lane, so that's gonna be good for her. So well-timed blue buff transfer there. Victor clearing out some vision there. And this lane is in his favor now, as it's going to be pushing. Actually, can't really tell. Yeah, it's going to be pushing into the red side there now. And bot lane of Yeehaw5 actually going to be taking these Krugs for themselves. Most voted looking for some deep vision into the bot side jungle here. It's going to allow Xin Zhao to spot him out and maybe path up into top lane here for a potential gank onto Josidon. Josidon seems to be aware of the situation and he is playing very safe. Nocturne walking through the mid lane here actually does get spotted by that control ward. But he is unaware of that. He was spotted by the control ward and he's just gonna start doing that scuttle crab and not quite aware here that everyone's behind him. But will it matter? He's gonna take out Knight of the Zed even though they had the numbers advantage here in the top lane. The 2v2 going heavily into Bad Boys' favor. That's a double kill for J Radius. Nathan now a little bit late to the party. He was looking for that collapse but it went so wrong. And he's all alone now. So what could have been a 2v3 quickly turns into a 1v3 the other way around, and Charlie Smells now 3-1 on the Akali. That's going to be very, very problematic for Yeehaw5 trying to go toe-to-toe with him. Memo actually looking for a dive here, assisted by T-Crank. Memo gets the nice knock up and they're going to get the concussive blows to finish off Shu and PDC in the bot lane. But Xin Zhao is looking for a bit of a return here. Not going to get that return kill. Memo's going to channel that recall a little bit greedily. Going to get stopped by Darth Nahor. But T-Crank was able to get out of the lane there. So, it looks like Akali's quite far ahead now in the mid lane. She's sitting on a decent lead. About 400 gold now. But she unfortunately wasn't able to finish off her Hextech Gunblade, which is the item that she looks for her big power spike in the early game. But she does have that active on the Bilgewater Cutlass. And that's going to be a large source of healing for her as well in the mid lane. See if Charlie Smells is able to use that skirmishing advantage to his advantage. Bad Boys still haven't managed to clear out that control ward in the top side of their jungle, but they don't seem to mind very much. Nocturne gonna channel his ultimate, looking for shoot on ADC. Memo's gonna look to finish him off with an ignite though, but is it enough? And there's not quite enough damage there. Secretic able to walk away with under 50 health. And Bad Boys have really turned this game around now. They had the deficit in the bot lane, which accumulated after Knight of the Zed did manage to burn both bot laners' summoner spells, and it's kind of turned around now that voted to kill myself has really helped out with the pressure. And T-Crank has accumulated about a 10 CS lead down here as well. And it's a bit of a race now to see who can get this first blood turret. Top lane turret gonna go down though, so Yeehaw5 wins the race. And that's gonna give a little bit more gold, especially over to the members of Yeehaw5 in both the top lane and jungle positions. Flash coming in here from Knight of the Zed. He's going to look for the knockout on Josiah. He's going to land Nathan with a lot of damage. Going to finish him off. But kill does go over to Knight of the Zed. His flash being committed there means that he won't have it for future skirmishes. But I think if you're Yeehaw5, you're definitely saying that's a big worth. And as time goes on here, Josiah's going to have more and more difficulty resisting this Victor in the side lane. And I think if you're Yeehaw5, you probably just look for standard lanes now. The next objective, after Dragon having been taken by Bad Boys about a minute ago, the next objective is going to be Rift Herald, so you might as well just keep standard lanes. But it's actually going to be Victor pathing into the bot lane here. Secretic looks for the ult. There's going to be a stopwatch being popped for Memo. There's going to be a channel of teleport, actually. Josiah looking for some damage here, but Secretic's actually going to shut down KMS, and that's going to be double kill for him. Well responded to. Victor was all over the play because he did make that proactive play to come down here, and Xin Zhao was able to respond as well. Obviously, good binding from Darth Nahor as well. This is a really strong call. He's going to look for the ignite onto Secretic, and he's actually going to finish off by T-Crank. He gets the red buff. Slow down onto the Knight of the Zed. He's got out a little bit here, but oh, look at Nathan. He's so far ahead. Kyoshi getting the double kill there, and a shutdown. Multiple shutdowns, actually. Hide on Blake. Going to pick up that extra, what should be, I believe, 600 gold, because Charlie Smells did have 3 kills to his name at that point. Yep, going to be 600 gold going to Ari, and 450 shutdown gold over to Victor. So their pockets are very well lined now, and they're actually sitting at a 2.5k gold lead. This comes off the bat of really a team comp that loves to look for fights in this early game, and a team that, you know, has benefited from the fact that Victor was able to get ahead in the top lane big time, and a bit of a mistake from Bad Boys taking that initial fight when they sent Josiah into TP down, because they weren't aware that Victor was already down there, and Xin Zhao was as well. And it doesn't really seem to be the case that at any point in this game, Bad Boys will have a chance of coming back. As far as I can see, they have about equal scaling. It's just the big advantage comes from... Okay, Secretic gonna pop his ult here, looking for a kill on the Charlie Smells, but realistically never gonna happen there because of the mobility of Akali. But, you know, the big differences between the two team comps is that the top lane is obviously a Victor versus an Ornn, and Victor's going to win that side lane throughout the game, and he's already way ahead. So if Yeehaw5 are able to continue this 1-4 kind of configuration, then they should be at the advantage, and Bad Boys is going to be at a loss really of what to do unless they are able to somehow look for a 5v5. And Rift Herald was picked up in that past few minutes by Night of the Zed, so he is able to use that where he pleases. I think it's an interesting idea to have it put in the bot lane, actually, in this situation where you have the 1-4 setup and you have a Victor who's incredibly powerful at the moment. Baron going to be spawning actually in about a minute and a half, so Rift Herald will be able to get used while that Baron buff is spawned. So interesting idea to maybe put the Rift Herald in bot lane and maybe use that pressure to get some additional Baron pressure, threaten a Baron take early. Kyoshi in the bot lane here, he does have his teleport available. Obviously going to be looking out for a potential Nocturne gank onto him. If he steps too far forward, he should be able to get out of the situation with his movement speed, but if Josidon is able to knock him up with his CC, then it could be a dead Victor, and Victor's actually going to walk away from his side lane here and look for a bit of a siege on the mid lane. This outer turret hasn't been taken yet, so Yeehaw5 doing the more conservative play here, gonna make sure to get this outer turret and pop this Rift Herald, maybe looking for a inner turret. But this is the problem. We have a team fight breaking out here, and most voted to KMS already taking out the first member, and he's gonna go down in turn actually. But this is a very strong Yeehaw5 team, and you know, even though they do find this team fight, oh, Bad Boys looking for a few extra kills here. They do find that team fight, Bad Boys do, but this Yeehaw5 team is just too far ahead at the moment, and that is going to be an ace for Yeehaw5. And Shelly is still relatively healthy here, so she's going to be able to take down this inhib turret in the mid lane and probably going to finish off this inhib as well. And why don't you look at that? We have an Infernal Drake spawned, so that's going to be Yeehaw5 looking to reset, going to take that Drake. They're going to have a couple of those now. Charlie Smells was able to salvage the fight a little bit, getting an exit kill there, but ultimately Bad Boys' front line just didn't last very long. And this is a front line that needs to, for their team fight to be effective. They have chosen Josidon as a tank player to be that big front line, but it really didn't hold up to the amount of damage that Hide on Blake, Socratic, and Nathan were able to output in that fight. A bit of vision here being cleared out by Bad Boys. And Josidon. Oh, this is going to be bad for Josidon. He has the minion wave here, and he has an adaptive helm, but it's just Nathan's too quick. He's got too much damage. Look at that cooldown reduction on his stun as well is ridiculously low, and he's going to go down. J-Rice actually getting that ignite just in time there. Going to take down Socratic and voted to KMS, looking for that kill there. Kyoshi does manage to TP in here, save the rest of his team from potential disaster, but not able to finish off KMS. So ultimately, that fight ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of Bad Boys, but they did lose their top laner before then, so 2 kills apiece for both sides. Some shutdown gold taken away from Xin Zhao there. And that went over to most voted, so he is able to get a bit of extra gold there. He's sitting on about 1,000 gold now. Nathan incredibly far ahead now. He's actually sitting at almost 100 gold, or excuse me, almost 100 CS ahead of Joseiden at the moment. Just such a favorable lane matchup and such a favorable early game for him that he's been really having a very comfortable time pressuring where he pleases. And given the fact that he's so far ahead, he really does just want to make sure that he's able to continue to isolate Joseiden in that 1v1 and force the Nocturne to potentially respond to him. And if he's able to do that, and if Yeehaw doesn't make a mistake here, they should be able to grab that Baron, and should be a fairly easy finish for them. Joseiden looking for this huge Ornn ult, actually, with some delay from Charlie Smells, but Joseiden just taking down too low. That Victor is just way too strong. And meanwhile, their mid lane wave management for Bad Boys has been lackluster. They sacrifice a Nexus turret here, and that should be the game, I believe. Yeah, this is a super minion at 23 minutes. Not even needing the Baron buff here. Yeehaw5 going to take this game rather swimmingly. And Darth Nahor defeating his former team, showing that he is one of the most valuable supports in the league. And really, I think Bad Boys does need to make a few amends here. Try to figure out what they can do for Joseiden in the top lane to make that matchup less of a mess, because he is fairly limited in his champion pool. But if they can get rid of that Victor, whether it's by picking him or banning him away, then I think it will do a lot of wonders for Bad Boys here, because that pick seemed to be the one that catapulted Yeehaw5 into this victory for sure. Taking a look at the damage graphs, we do see that Victor did manage to capture the most damage for his team. Charlie Smells getting the honorable mention, trying to keep his team in the game there with the Akali damage, but it wasn't quite enough. And we will get into the next game real quick, guys. Thanks for joining us. Okay guys, I am back. Looks like we got everything set up here. Bad Boy's actually electing to take blue side this time, now that they have side selection. So they are definitely going to be able to change up their band their bands if they'd like to. They also are able to get that first pick, so maybe they do opt to change it up a bit. Maybe first pick the victor even, but I'm not really sure if they want to play that in the mid lane. I know it's probably not a champion that they want Joseiden to play, or that Joseiden really has experience on, but it would be interesting to see if they would take a tactic like that, because we don't see Joseiden play very many non-tank champions, and who knows, maybe he actually does have experience on it and the team wants to try it out. We'll see though. But definitely, if you're just joining us, definitely a dominant victory in Game 1 from Yeehaw5. There we go, that's right. The scoreline right now is Yeehaw5 one game to 0. So I did fix the scoreboard there. And here we go, Game 2 of Bad Boys versus Yeehaw5. Both of these teams definitely in comfortable playoff position at the moment on the ladder, sitting at 4-2. So this is definitely a good test for both teams because they are so evenly matched in terms of records. And at the moment, we actually are seeing the same exact bans from both sides. I believe that Aurelia, Shen, and Cassiopeia were banned by Yeehaw5 last game. But this is where I think I expect it to differ. I think that Bad Boy should ban away the Victor. They already have taken away Graves and Aatrox. But they really have to deal with the prospect of another Victor pick, but they're actually going to choose to ban away the Talia, so it opens up the question is if they're willing to first pick this Victor in an attempt to take it away from Kyoshi in the top lane. And we do see that same Shen ban from Yeehaw5, so that's a pick that maybe they're thinking, oh, we don't want Joseiden to play that because he can provide his extra utility across the map. Urgot actually going to be the first pick for Bad Boys, so definitely a pick that can be put in the mid lane, but I think we'll expect it to be in the top lane. And maybe that's something that they know that they can choose to deal with the possible Victor pick. And Xin Zhao going to be locked in for Knight of the Zed. This is the second game he's playing that now. And he looked quite effective on the pick. It's obviously a very one-dimensional champ. It can do a lot of damage getting there into the back line. Provide a lot of damage in the early game in terms of ganks as well. It just does lack that additional ability to dash away, but Knight of the Zed definitely looking effective on the Zinjal last game, so they're going to keep it the same. Ezreal actually going to be locked in here for T-Crank, I believe. And Thresh actually going to be locked in for Memo this time. So we do have our 80 carries both locked in here, Ezreal and Lucian.
Hello there.
Yo, Codename, what's up?
How's it going? My game's patching, but I'll join you guys in a sec.
Okay. I hope you can join us.
I know Spectate is like broken, right?
Yeah. Hopefully you can get in here with us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna actually see a Syndra band away for Yeehaw, and there's the Victor band. We're actually seeing it coming in the second round of bans here. Looks like Bad Boys wasn't too afraid of it being picked early, so they did leave that band for the second round. And that's going to be LeBlanc actually taken away from Charlie Smells. So a lot of emphasis here to take Charlie away from his most potent champions.
Yeah, Victor coming out. Wait, Josiah playing Urgot. Okay. Game looked exciting. I rarely see him in these kind of champions, on these champions, so.
Yeah, exactly. And Morgana, a nice response to the Thresh. And we're actually seeing the exact same team comp being picked by Yeehaw5 this time, with the exception of Victor. So yeah, if it's not broke, or if it's not broke, don't fix it, I guess.
Don't fix. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think I can spectate. Yeah, it's completely not possible.
Yeah. You never know, though. Might work for us because we're in the custom lobby.
That is true, yeah. Lucian coming through though this time instead of Varus, right? For Yeehaw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, was it Varus last game?
Yeah.
Okay.
T-Crank played Lucian last game, so yeah, they took it.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Ezreal. This is buffed Ezreal too. Slightly W buff. That just came in.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I'm liking this jungle matchup. Zen versus Camille is insane. I think Camille has the upper hand, but you have to be so good on that champion. She's so hard to play in the jungle compared to like Xin Zhao.
Mm-hmm.
Requires a lot of knowledge, and yeah, mid matchup, I don't know. Xerath into Ahri. I don't know how that goes.
Do you think that the Ezreal buffs are essentially good enough to...
They're not enough.
No?
No, they're not enough to... No, they're not. I mean, they also fixed the bug where... Because I used to, like, when you would play Ezreal and you're stacking tier, you would Q and move, right? But there was a bug where you couldn't even move and Q, and you would just stop running, right? So they did fix that. So now you can spam it while... You can spam your abilities while walking as well.
Oh, okay.
It's a good quality, yeah. That's good too. But I don't think the buffs are enough to make him, you know, insane or
Yeah.
He is good into Lucian because he does scale better. But yeah, I think this is a good game for him here. So just his early game's rough. Lucian's early game is disgusting.
Okay, so we'll probably look for a later game here for our bad boys.
Later, just scaling. Yeah. I also feel double tier on Ezreal feels so much better now. I mean, it felt good before, but it just feels stronger now too. So, could see that coming out. And TP on Lucian too, by the way. So they're just gonna play like aggressive and then just TP back, lose nothing.
Yeah.
Is the stream delayed? I'm just curious. Probably not, right?
It's like a 6-second delay, I think.
Okay.
But what I can do is I can... Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I already remember that. I mean, you could cast it, I guess, looking at the stream if it worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
Because I can just do the play-by-play and you can do the other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. I just hope they fix all the issues with Spectate. Spectate has been broken last patch, so hopefully...
Yeah, hopefully this time they actually address it, yeah.
Yeah, because every champions with weird passives would just break, like Evelyn, Rengar, Camille. You can never spectate those kind of games. It would just be annoying.
That's right, I remember you guys were casting that game with Evelyn.
Evelyn? Oh, Evelyn's the worst. I think Rengar is terrible too because they're all just marked with red because of the, the ult. They're just marked with that,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you just see like a red on everyone all the time. They're just flaming.
Yeah, I wonder if Warwick's like that too with the blood trail or whatever.
He is. Yeah.
That's funny.
The other one. Yeah, it's just stupid. Oh, we don't see the grasp Swain though, so that could be an issue.
Oh, you think he should have taken grasp of the Undying?
Into that lane? Yeah, definitely. Just need to auto your, just grasp stacks in this lane would be great. You just auto him to death.
Yeah. But as per usual, with Yeehaw5, we do get the pause.
Is it because of Night of Zed? Does he still have internet issues?
I think it's actually, this time I think it's Socratic. I think both of them routinely have the problems, either with the client or with internet.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. But, when you put two people with issues on the same team, it's just like you're like required to pause every game. So
pause every game. Yeah. Have you seen the preseason changes? Oh, anyways, game's resuming, so.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Yeah, a lot of changes coming through with Dark Harvest getting reworked, Klepto potentially getting reworked. But yeah, let's...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
So we're gonna get that standard 5-point from both sides.
No, not really. Thresh is just under tower. He's doing whatever he wants, but
Yeah, a bit of a disrespect from both sides, not covering the bottom river
the whole
area.
map.
But Yeehaw5 was able to pop that trinket ward down to cover their entrance there next to the blue buff.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, but it's kind of disrespectful because the team can come in and get a lot of vision into your jungle there.
Yeah, for sure. First Drake of the game going to be an Ocean Drake this time, but both junglers going to start their red buff up. And Josidon actually going to be late to show up in top lane too, so they did hide their initial buff starts fairly well. Oh,
Yeah, but that could have been avoided if they just
Wait.
went in deeper, but...
Lucian is top lane. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize.
Oh, they swapped!
T-Crank getting bound up here, but KMS actually going to get flashed upon. Knight of Zed gets the first blood there, actually.
That's a lot of damage. Swain Morgana. Wow. Zin just soloed Camille. That's crazy. That's Jet Champion, dude.
And Secretic actually looking for that last auto onto Josidon. He flashed forward, forcing Josidon away. But apparently this is quite a good lane matchup for the Lucian. Rude actually going to hit onto Memo here. He's going to get taken to about 200 health.
Okay, that's good mind games. They put the Swain bot lane with the phase. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, very smart actually by them to swap it up.
Oop. Rook gonna hit on a Memo, but Minion gonna block that binding from Daddy Nahor. KMS looking for that engage in the mid lane. He's gonna miss the flash there though, and it looks like he's gonna go down for his second death of the game. That's 2 kills for Knight of the Zed now.
Yeah, he's just popping off the Zen, and I think the Zen. Yeah, that's it. Camille's just gonna be so useless now.
Yeah.
Like, this is what Zin's at wants. He wants these early kills.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just realized that Tupapi is playing against his former team. What the?
Yeah.
In his first. That's crazy. Okay.
Rook gonna land on a T-Crank here. He's gonna get... Oh, Binding actually hits on a Memo at the same time. So T-Crank losing his flash there.
Yeah, this game not looking so good for Bad Boys.
Knight of Zed looking for a gank here in the top lane. Josidon reacting a little bit late. He did have a control ward in the bush, but he's actually going to take Knight of Zed extremely low and maybe finish off Knight of Zed. Nope. Secretic going to finish off Josidon to save his jungler there just in time.
Yeah, barely living there. Just barely.
Yeah, you have to wonder though if there's gonna come a time where they do swap Nathan back up into the top lane for Secretic, because it looks like Urgot is slowly starting to become a nuisance for the Lucian.
Yeah, no. There's gonna be a point where Lucian can't even kill him, so he can't like even can't do anything to him, so they have to swap. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, early on, you just can abuse him. Yeah, that champ is just too tanky for ADCs. He'll just jump on you and just kill you.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, the question then becomes, you know, is the experience deficit that Swain has accumulated, is that going to actually matter when he starts matching up versus Joseiden?
Probably not, depending on how fed the Xin Zhao is. It could help the lane even more, right? He's already strong. He's a big boy right now, so depends on how he plays it from here.
Yep. Lantern gonna be taken by T-Crank there. That is the third binding I've seen Nathan land on to T-Crank here.
It seems whoever gets Swain, like, pops off. It doesn't matter who it is, because I don't know, that champion, no one can dodge his E for some weird reason.
Mm-hmm.
And you just, because I've casted bad boys this game, and they've played, not always, but they've played Swain a lot, and yeah, they seem to win with it. Always land the E's, either T Crank or Joseida or Charlie gets it, or even Vortex. It's crazy, that champion.
Yeah, it seems like its utility is really what shines a lot, and
Yeah.
yeah, I guess his lack of tankiness also doesn't get punished often in Prophecy Cup games either.
Yeah, but once he ulties, that champ is so tanky. That's the thing. Never dies.
Strange pause timing though, and does sort of throw off the flow of that bot lane exchange. Xin Zhao looking for a gank into the bot lane here while we see a trade going heavily into Socratic's favor in top lane. Then we're going to miss that hook. He's in a lot of trouble here. Going to get the flay out, flashing away. Maybe going the wrong direction though. Oh, he's going to actually bring in his jungler here, and that's... Oh, Night is actually going to pick it up. And unfortunately, Memo does pick up the shutdown gold, which they wanted to go over to KMS.
Oh, does his Ignite get it? That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That would have been better on the Camille. Would have put her back into the game, but not bad. I feel like Zed got greedy with that, or Xin got greedy with that.
Yeah.
Diving for the support like that, like, it's not even worth it. You're giving up a shutdown for a support. Like, yeah, no.
Joseiden looking for that kill, but Socratic flashing away from the ultimate. I don't think it would have even hit anyway. So Joseiden gambling there and gambles his life away.
No, that all missed by. Oh my god, that wasn't gonna hit at all.
Yeah.
Just for no reason, flash. But you know, at the heat of the moment, he got scared.
Yep.
Ari just getting destroyed there.
Yeah, perhaps the one saving grace right now for Bad Boys is they are winning that mid lane pretty handedly, forcing away the Ahri.
I always thought Ari would win that at like after 6, but it seems like Xerath's just look at them like chaining their CC. It's crazy. The Morgana bind into the Swain E after, like, it's they dish out a lot of damage from it.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but I was watching some of our old games from like season 3 or something.
Yeah.
When Core was our mid laner, like the one series where Core's...
Oh god.
And he played against that Xerath, and it just went so downhill because he got hit by like every single skill shot.
Everything. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then that's the game you rage quit, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But anyway, definitely like if the Xerath is able to hit every single skill shot, it's definitely a champion that
Just lose.
Yeah, takes over. So Joseiden going down again. That's his third death, and Socratic is just so strong now.
Yeah. Just just they're massively losing. Not only is Urgot down, he's down 24 CS, but he's also, 3. Oh.
Yep, we're getting a fight here. Both top laners TPing in here, and KMS popping off really big here. He actually gets a couple of kills. Looking for this last kill. Xerath gonna provide the extra damage to finish off Nathan, and in the end, I believe that was a. I want to say it was a 3-for-1. I think Daddy Nahor also went down there.
Yeah, it was. No, it was 2-for-2, right? I think their top laner, Yeehaw's top laner, and AD died, and support. So 3-for-2.
Okay, 3-for-2.
Yeah. Ezreal Thresh going down the other side. Still really good for Yeehaw, but a good attempt by Baby Shark. Or Baby Shark. Bad Boys here.
Yeah. And just Sidon was able to shut down Lucian there, so he did get quite a sizable bit of gold there.
Yeah, he got a shutdown, so I don't think that's still enough to... He's down a lot of CS, he needs to catch up. Yeah, here comes the swap now, I think. Maybe. Kind of forced it into them.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, it looks like actually Bad Boy's opting into the swap.
Yeah.
Hook gonna miss.
Morgana going top with the Lucian.
And up until that point, Blank was doing a good job of dodging the skill shots, but you see just how much she can do in terms of damage on the Xerath. Memo looking for that lantern, trying to bring his jungler in here, but Socratic's gonna dodge out of the way. 2 hooks missing there, or at least 1, I believe, and he's gonna finish off both Ezreal and Thresh for the double kill. Looking for the triple kill now. He doesn't have any mana to dash forward, but that binding's gonna hit, and that's gonna be a triple kill for Lucian.
Yeah, what the... Yeah, this is not looking good at all. This Lucian gets triple kill. 7-1 Lucian? Yeah, no.
Yeah, not going according to plan for Bad Boys, that's for sure.
Definitely not. I don't know, what do you, like, I don't even think you come back from this. Like, what do you do here? This is the one champion you don't want to snowball. Alongside with Xin, and they're already snowballing.
Yeah. I mean, I think the one thing that maybe Bad Boys can bank on is the fact that...
Is there a...
Yeah, Xerath with his wave clear for sure. But I think for the most part, Yeehaw5 has a difficult time sieging down inhib turrets with the low range on Lucian and Swain, so Yeehaw5 is a team that's pretty depending on getting the Baron buff to finish the game off. Unless, of course, they just decide to dive, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think if the Xerath just get the Xerath more CS and somehow farm up and get strong, I think he can actually carry this game. That champion's range is disgusting.
Yeah, for sure. If he can keep killing the minion waves over and over again and stop their sieges,
yeah.
then yeah.
He just does so much damage that you can't even do anything to him unless you like tower dive him with the Ari and Xin, but
now we're
he
seeing
does have
some
that
more
cleanse.
damage
Yeah, look at that damage. That's like he doesn't even have an item complete yet, right? So that's
there. Yeah.
And he opted with the Comet. I've been seeing less and less comments with the Glacial Xerath too. A lot more great Glacial Xerath now.
Oh boy. KMS missing the hook shot there, and that's gonna be a dead Camille. Oh.
Yeah, he's not having a great game again this series. This is 2 series in a row. Not that. Yeah, no.
Oh, Memo. Not sure where he was aiming that hook, but he misses that as well. Blade of the Rune King active onto T-Crank. It's going to slow him down enough for Hyde on Blake to finish him off.
That's a dead Ezreal, right? Yeah. Wow. This game, nah, I don't even know what to say. It's just
Yeah.
they're just destroying them right now. It's too one-sided.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeehaw5 looking very versatile in terms of their pick and ban, and also their ability to place their top laner into the bot lane and switch roles for this game.
And be aggro, like not let them scale up, not let them even reach to the point where, you know, they can do anything. They went straight top and just dove them there. So, I mean, they didn't really dove. The Thresh did get caught out, but still.
Yeah.
Also, Ezreal's going Trinity Force when he's 0-3 and 2. It's no point. Like, don't even go Triforce. There's no point anymore. You're so far behind. It's 14 minutes in. You should be going Iceborne Gauntlet. You can't go double tier now. It's kind of too late to stack both of them, right? So... Yeah, no. It's a bad idea by him.
Yeah, he's going to delay his item
He's
a little bit longer.
Spike, yeah. Yep.
And we did see Xinjiao just take down the Rift Herald as well, so they have one more tool to take down the structures. And last game we did see them use the Rift Herald to open up a fight in their favor, and yeah, it was really effective for them.
Yeah, I think that's how they ended the game. I didn't see the end towards the end, but I know they fought with the Rift Herald up and they got aced and just lost because of that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we have all the crew coming down here. Memo and KMS looking for this gank onto Nathan. Swain is so tanky though. Will he go down?
Yeah, he is.
And yes, he will.
You just have to Urgot ult him right off the bat because of the slow, right?
Yeah.
That's what you just do. There's no point of him flashing in there. The Urgot, you have to just ult him. That 99% slow or whatever it is, 75 or 99, whatever it is, it's pretty high. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But they 3-man dames.
Oh, Secretic actually.
That champion is though with his ult, it's disgusting. He doesn't die.
Yeah. And Secretic was able to deal with the push in the bot lane, and that's gonna allow this Rift Herald to do its work in mid lane.
Does he double kill? He double kills them. Secretic popping off here.
Yeah, stylishly ulting backwards as well.
Just feel like all his kills have been handed to him. I'll be honest here, they're free kills.
Yeah, I certainly wish I was in his position right now. It looks pretty fun.
Exactly. It's pretty. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Getting donated kills, very fun.
He's actually walking forward here into 4 members, but Darth Nehor can't get away as easily, and he's going to go down to KMS. Camille doesn't have the ultimate available. Secretic is feeling very, very comfortable kiting this out. He's going to set up that kill for Hide on Blink. Flash forward from Memo, going to get the play down, but it's not going to be enough. He doesn't have enough backup here in time, and he didn't really realize that Ahri was on the side flanking there, so it cost him his life.
What are they doing chasing? Is this solo queue? Like, why do you chase so far? You got a kill, take it. You got gifted a kill, just run back, clear the waves. You know,
Yeah.
stop the Xinjiao from splitting up top.
Yeah, speaking of chasing, we got a little bit of extra chase there from Yeehaw5, and they're going to go trading 2 for nothing there.
my.
Lucian
I
TPing
guess what
in.
teams are gonna just run it down? Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, Knight of Zed all on his own in the top lane, gets that inhib turret. He doesn't have any more mana, but it was enough to pop the ultimate. KMS looks like he's a little faster here. Is he going to continue to chase? Red Smite comes down from Knight of the Zed. Hook's going to land onto Knight of the Zed as well, and they're going to... Oh, no! Nice binding coming in from Darth Nehor. Going to save him. Oh, ultimate from Ezreal, not going to be enough. And that's going to be Knight of Zed taking out KMS, but Charlie Smells is able to finish off his opponent there in Darth Nehor.
that Zins out W across the.
Yeah.
This is just what this game, man. I don't. Chaotic.
Secretic, it's got a lot of gold on him. Is he gonna get shut down here? Heal gets popped, but he's gonna go down. Ezreal picks up about a fat 1,000 gold or something for that shutdown. He's looking for the kill here on the hide on Blake as well. He has the red buff, dodging out all over the place, and still gonna get taken out with the assistance from Nathan.
Yeah, Ari gets to a point where she doesn't need to hit any skill shots.
Yeah, it's all about a W.
Yep, and just one shots you. But wow, this is just the most unorganized game I've cast so far. It's just a clown fiesta. Holy.
Yeah.
It's entertaining, but it's like, why? What is happening? Why is everyone running it at each other? Look at this. Now Ari's got caught out up top. What the?
Yep. Oh, Memo with a nice dodge away from the bind, but he's gonna get taken in by Nathan's root, and that's gonna be him finishing off Memo.
Swain popping his ult for that. I don't think that was necessary. Might have been a bit of overkill, but okay.
Yeah, I think so.
They got the kill.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Two ships passing the night here.
I think that's a shield max Morgana too. Oh, I see that when you said the two ships.
Yeah. Oh, but Secretic's way too far forward. Charlie Smells is gonna take him down.
Yeah, what I've noticed from Secretix is when he has a lead, this man does not care. He's just balls deep. He's just so aggro, man.
Yep.
He gets to the point where he's like, okay, I can 1v9 guys. Watch me go. Oh wait, I just died to. Yeah, okay. No, that was a bad idea. It's like, you don't need to do that. Just group with the team.
Yeah, no need to take any chances here.
Yeah, no need to, like, try to make plays here, dude. You're already fed. He was 11-0, and he entered 3 free kills, by the way. So it's like, not needed.
Yeah. Oh. KMS looking for a pick on the hide on Blake here. Teleport. Well, nope, no teleport channeling there. I thought I saw one, but Joseiden wasn't able to catch up in time to take down the Ari. Ari expending her ultimate there. And it looks like Yeehaw5 at any time can just take this Baron.
Yeah, it has full control of the map. I don't think they can contest it. They can't do anything to them, so... Oh, they're starting it, right?
Yep. Baron being dropped here down to about 2,000 health. Ezreal ult not going to quite steal it. Knight of the Zed does get that smite down. And they have stayed on the map here. Memo's going to have to flash away. So no reset from Yeehaw5. They just want to push their advantage here. Use that Baron buff to its fullest extent, staying on the map.
I don't think they can stop this. They already had issues stopping the non-buff Baron buff minions. Now with Baron on top of that, you're just going to get run down.
Yeah, certainly. Ooh, hide on Blake gonna get caught out here though. Nice stun from Charlie Smells and finished off by KMS.
I mean, you got greedy walking through. Why would you go that way when your team is going the other way? You know what I mean? Like, that's more of disrespect again.
Exactly.
Come through, right? It's like you see the pink cord right there, but hey, Camille can jump on you, Thresh can hook you, but hey, I'm just gonna walk around this way.
Yeah.
Unnecessary kills being given out. This game is just super tilting.
Ooh, Charlie with a lot of damage given over to Secretic here. Deciding not wanting to commit to that after seeing Morgana.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And there are going to be 5 members now on the map for Yeehaw 5, so they should be able to push into this bot lane. KMS getting caught out here. He's going to have to ultimate to try to get out of this. Flashes away. Swain going in the backline with that ultimate. Flashes to finish off KMS, and Memo's taken extremely low from 9 to the Z. And here comes Hyde on Blake now from the side after coming from spawn and going to finish off T-Crank, but he's himself going to go down to Charlie Smells. Charlie being the last one surviving.
Yeah, that Ari ult charm just one-shotting the Ezreal.
Yep. And with that fight, it looks like we're going to get a swift 2-0.
24-minute victory here coming through for Yeehaw. Yeah, that was definitely a one-sided game. Both games were just a stomp. I wish I could spectate better from the game client, but couldn't happen, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, at least we got this game in. I didn't think originally that we would be able to spectate the game, but thankfully we were. And yeah, I think it was a sub 25-minute game, both games actually. So extremely quick.
Yeah, you cut out, by the way.
Oh, I was saying, yeah, it was just extremely quick series.
Yeah, extremely quick. Yeah, but well played by Yeehaw. You know, adapting to the Victor top quickly. You know, he's a very good counter to those champions. And swapping the Swain with the Lucian top. You know, that was pretty smart by them.
Yeah, definitely.
So you got to give him some credit, but yeah, but it was not that great of a game. The second game was kind of a clown fiesta, but still. What does this mean for these teams? Like, what's the standing look like? Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, so it's gonna mean Bad Boys falling to 4 and 3. They're actually gonna move all the way down into 5th, and Yeehaw 5, who were in 4th place, are gonna move up to 3rd place.
Okay, yeah, it's looking really good for Yeehaw.
Yeah.
There's what three games left of the regular season, or is there more?
For these two teams, there's just 2 more left for them.
2 more. Okay.
And yeah, I mean, one of the big things was Yeehaw 5 was going through a bit of a slide. They lost 2 of their last 3 series, so they really needed this win.
So this is the one that got them out of the slump. So they broke their losing streak with this, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Hopefully they can get back in form with this. So congratulations to Yeehaw, and I guess can't really interview anyone, right? I don't know. I don't think it was worth, but
Yeah. I'm good with cutting out here. There wasn't much to talk about.
exactly. It is literally it was just too one-sided. So yeah, that's it for us, guys.
Yeah, GG's everyone. Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah. Thank you for letting me cast with you, dude. And
of control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something